Hello everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Talk. So in last episode we just talked about the analysis of American League. So in this episode, let me just continue to talk about the National League's analysis. So and also after the analysis, I will summary about my top 10 players in each position. So let's get started. So the first division I want to share about is National East Conference. So in this divisions, the first thing I want to talk about is Atlanta Braves. So for Atlanta, actually they played very well last year. They got 104 wins last year, which is the highest in the whole major league, and it's just because they have a very good starting lineups. So of course this year is still very competitive. So of course they are still in the first places, and they got 101 wins and 61 losses, and winning percentage is over 60%. And in my top 200 players list, they have like 11 players on my list. So the first one is of course Ronald Acuna Jr. So last year is very incredible season for him, because he just got a 40 and 70, which is a legendary record. Yeah, and this year I just put in the third place. Yeah, I put it in the third place just because last year he just only in 21 places. Yeah, because like in past 2-3 years, sometimes he has some injuries, and also he's like not play very well, like this year, and it's like actually actually he played very well in 2019, and after 3 years, I think he still played very well, but just not as good as his performance in 2019. And for last year, he just got a significant improvement since 2019, and he got 40-70, which is a legendary record. So of course he got a national MVP. And also another special facts, Ronald Acuna Jr. and Shohei Ohtani, they just won a Rookie of the Year for National League and American League in 2018. And last year, both of them are won the MVPs. Yeah, both of them are become the very top player in the current MLB. Yeah, so this year I just played number 3, and if he still play very well, maybe I will put him to number 2 or number 1. Yeah, and the second player is Austin Riley. He is in number 20 this year, and Austin Riley is of course become better and better for each year, and last year he got 45, and this year got 20. He's improved for 25 rank in his rankings. Yeah, very good. And next one is Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy is got number 25 this year. Of course, he's just become better and better. Yeah, of course. In the position players in Atlanta Braves, most of them play very well. So in my list, for the position player in Atlanta, most of them have a significant improvement. And also Sean Murphy becomes the like, I think he's become the one of the best catcher in this league. Yeah, and the next one is Spencer Strider. He also improves a lot, and last year he not only become the ace of starting pitcher, he is also become one of the best pitcher in the major league. Yeah, so he becomes number 33. Yeah, improves his ranking from like 119 to 33. He improves a lot. And next one is Matt Olson. Matt Olson actually played very well last year because he's the most home run in the whole major league. I think it's 52. If I remember, he's 52 home runs, and this year, I think his ranking is similar to last year, but the reason that his ranking didn't have a significant improvement just because like in the FanGraph, they don't think Matt Olson still have a good performance in this year, so just okay, just believe them. Okay, and next one is Michael Harris II, and he's also improved a lot. So he just improved from 69 to 40. And next one is Max Fried. Max Fried actually he didn't pitch very well last year, so like his ranking is just like just have some backward. And next one is Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies is also have a significant improvement because he's his position player, and Ozzie Albies is become the top 100 players. He becomes number 99, and is improved from 136 to 99. He's also have a significant improvement. And next one is Mahel Ozuna. Mahel Ozuna actually he didn't play very well from last year, but he played very well. He played maybe not bad in this year, so he become 143. Actually, Mahel Ozuna he didn't on my list last year, but I think he just move out and come back again. Yeah, I think Mahel Ozuna was on my list before, but I think this year just come back again. And next one is Charlie Morton. Charlie Morton actually he still have a very competitive performance last year, but he's become older and older. So maybe I want to trust him, but to become degenerate is very natural. It is hard to avoid. His ability is become weaker. So, but I still put him on 164. Yeah. And next one is Rachel Iglesias. Yeah. He's the closer. He's the closer of Atlanta Braves. I think last year he is in the Angels, and this year he became a Braves. So for Atlanta, they have 11 players on the list. So the first one is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got number 3. Next one is Austin Riley. He's got number 20. And third one is Sean Murphy. He's got number 25. Next one is Spencer Strider. He got number 33 is the starting pitcher. He's also the ace of the team. Oh, Ronald Acuna Jr. is right fielder. And Austin Riley is third baseman. And Sean Murphy is the catcher. Spencer Strider is starting pitcher. And next one is Matt Olson. He's a first baseman. And is in number 37. And next one is Michael Harris II. He's in number 40. He's a central fielder. And next one is Max Fried. He's number 68 and is starting pitcher. And next one is Ozzie Albies. He's in number 99 and is a second baseman. And also we have Marcelo Ozuna. He's a 143. He's a decide hitter. Next one is Charlie Morton. He's a 164 and he's a starting pitcher. Next one is Rachel Iglesias. He's 189. He's the closer, also relief pitcher. So this is the first team of the National East. And next one is Philadelphia Phillies. And I predict them as 88 wins and 74 losses. And Philadelphia actually in the they played very well on the playoffs for the last 2 years, and they just played into the World Series in 2022. And in 2023, they actually played very well in the NLCS, but they just beat by the Diamondbacks. But they still play very well. Okay, so for the Philadelphia, so my top 200 list will be the first one is Trey Turner. Trey Turner is in number 10. Actually, he didn't play very well last year, and it's not very bad, but he just not reached the level he did in 2022. So in the last year is in number 4, and also he played very well in WBC games last year. So we have a very high expectation to him, but unfortunately he didn't reach the level he did in 2022. But he's still not bad. So I still put him in number 10. And the second player is Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola actually is also not really good. Maybe just similar to for the past few years. So for total ranking is still a little bit improvement from 21 to 13. Yeah. And next one is Zach Wheeler. So Zach Wheeler is another ace for Phillies. He is in number 22 for this year because Zach Wheeler played very well in last year. So he just improved from 37 to 22. And next one is Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is in number 41. Actually, he didn't play very well last year. So in the past 2 years, he didn't play very well. And also in FanGraph, they don't think Bryce Harper will have two outstanding performance. So he just moved downward to number 41. And also the next one is JT Realmuto. Just a little similar to Bryce Harper. JT Realmuto just like downward faster than Bryce Harper. He didn't play very well in last year, but because he's a catcher, and also he actually played very well in the past few years, so he just moved downward from like number 16 to number 50. And next one is Kyle Schwarber. And Kyle Schwarber actually didn't play very well last year, and so the ranking for him just moved downward, to number 97. And next one is Bryson Scott. And Bryson Scott actually he had a very competitive performance last year, so of course he just moved into my top 200 list. And next one is Taiwan Walker. And Taiwan Walker maybe is not very top player, but his performance is relatively stable. So I put him in 196, like on the edge of the list. And also there's another one called Rangers Suarez. So just a little similar to Taiwan Walker, like not to top, but his performance is relatively stable. So I put him in number 200. So for Philadelphia, they have 9 players on my top 200 list. So the first one is Trey Turner. He got number 10. He is a shortstop. And next one is Aaron Nola. His starting pitcher is in number 13. And also next one is Zach Wheeler. He's also starting pitcher, and he's got number 22. Next one is Bryce Harper, and he become the first baseman in the upcoming season, and he's got number 41. Next one is JT Realmuto. He's catcher, and he's got number 50. And next one is Kyle Schwarber. He will become DH for a new season. He got number 97. And next one is Bryson Scott, and he's the second baseman. He's got 167. Also, next one is Taiwan Walker. He's a starting pitcher. He got 196. And Rangers Suarez is number 200. He's also a starting pitcher. Wow, there are 4 starting pitchers on my list. And there are 3 newcomers on my list, which is Bryson Scott, Taiwan Walker, and Rangers Suarez. And also for Atlanta, I just forgot to show who is the newcomer for Atlanta. So for a newcomer, is only one, is Maheo Ozuna. And actually, I think not an absolute newcomer, because he just moved out from several years ago and he just moved back on my list. Okay, so this is my top 2 league in National East. And the third team I want to talk about is Miami Marlins. So actually, Miami Marlins, their performance is out of most of fans expectation, because their winning percentage is over 50%, and for this year, I still believe they still can have a 50% season. So I think they will got 85 wins and 77 losses. So on my top 200 list, the first one is of course Luis Arias. He's a good player, and he know how to hit the ball, and he has a high hitting batting average, and he's I think so it's in number 55. And next one is Sandy Alcantara. Actually, he didn't play very well last year. No, not too bad, just like not reach the level he did in 2022. And of course, there's he is in an injury for a short period of time. Yeah, so this makes his rankings downward from 34 to 59. And next one is Jace Christopher Jr. And and last year, so in the past 2 years, he played like relatively competitive. So but they didn't play as well as last year. So you also have a little bit downward. And next one is Jake Berger. Jake Berger is their third baseman, and he played very competitive last year, and you got 153 this year. Next one is Jesus Luzardo, and he's another starting pitcher, and he pitched very well, very competitive. So I'll put him in 162. And next one is Tanner Scott. Tanner Scott is their closer. Yeah, actually. And he also very competitive last year. So I'll put in 168. So there are 6 players on my top 200 list, which is Luis Arias. He's the second baseman. He got number 55. And next one is Sandy Alcantara. He's number 59. He's a starting pitcher. Next one is Jace Christopher Jr. He's got 123. He's center fielder. Next one is Jake Berger. He's third baseman. He's got 153. Next one is Jesus Luzardo. His starting pitcher. He's got 162. And also last one is Tanner Scott. He's 168. He's a relief pitcher and also a closer. Okay, so the fourth thing in the National East Division will become New York Mets. And so in the middle of last year, Mets just trade some of the players to other teams and become a seller because they want to rebuild their teams. Even though they're both Steve Cohen, they want to use the fastest time to rebuild their team, and also if they rebuild their team very successfully, but it's still not this year. So I don't think New York Mets will play very well this year, so I just give them 77 wins and 85 losses. And for my top 200 players, the first one is of course Francisco Lindor, and Francisco Lindor he just have a very competitive performance last year, and this year I just put it in number 7. And just a little bit better than last year. And the next one is Brandon Nimmo. I think Brandon Nimmo is one of the underestimated player in the MLB. Yeah, because in the look at the starting lineup for the Mets, the most famous player, of course, is Pete Alonso because he can hit a lot of home runs, and another player is Francisco Lindor because he's he has a very good hitting performance since he was in Guardians. So the most famous player in Mets is Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor. But don't forget it. Brandon Nimmo actually played very well last year, and last year is in number 30. This year he still have number 35. He's still very top. And of course he's He's a number one. He's the first player, the best player of left fielder. Do you believe that? That's incredible. And next one is Pete Alonso. So Pete Alonso actually, he didn't play very well last year. Yeah, and so his rankings have a little bit backward from 41 to 54. And next one is Jeff McNeil. So for Jeff, actually, he played very well in 2022, but he didn't play very good in last year. It's not really too bad. Just he didn't reach the performance he did in 2022. So also I just moved a little bit downward from 51 last year to 58. And next one is Edwin Diaz. So Edwin Diaz, he has an injury for last year, so I think he's still one of the best closer in the major league. Yeah. So I put in number 74. Yeah. And next one is Kodai Izenga. So Kodai Izenga is from Japan, and he's one of the best pitcher in NPB before he came to the US. And last year is his first MLB season, and he become the ace in the team after Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer were traded to Astros and Texas relatively. Kodai Senga he just became to the first pitcher in the team. And next one is Francisco Alvarez. He's a catcher in the team. Yeah. And also next one is Harrison Bader. He's from Yankees last year. And this year, and he didn't play very well in Yankees. So this year he just goes from Yankees to Mets. And of course his rankings is just downward a lot, from 86 to 169. It's not very good. And next one is also backward a lot, which is Starling Marte. Yeah, Starling Marte didn't play well last year. Yeah, so he just reacting the rankings for this year. He just backward from number 73 to 180. So this is a whole list of my top 200, and there are 9 Mets players in my top 200 list. And so in summary, the first one, of course, Francisco Lindor. He's a shortstop, and he got number 7. And the second player is Brandon Nimmo. He's a left fielder. He got number 35. And next one is Pete Alonso. He's a first baseman, and he's number 54. Next one is Jeff McNeil. He's the second baseman. He's number 58. And next one is Edwin Diaz. He's a relief pitcher. Also, he's a closer, and he's number 74. Next one is Kodai Senga. His starting pitcher is got 119. Next one is Francisco Alvarez. He's a catcher. He's at 139. Next one is Harrison Bader. He's a central fielder. He's got 169. And last one is Starling Marte. He's a right fielder, and he's got 180. So this is the whole list of New York Mets. And the last team in the National East is Washington Nationals. Actually, Washington Nationals, even though they still rebuild their team, but last year actually they got 71 wins. They just out of my expectation. And so in this year, I just move on to 73 wins. But there is another funny fact. Just I mentioned in last episode, Oakland Athletes and Washington Nationals it's the only two teams they don't have any players in my top 200 player list, and and after I found that, I just set a rule. At least one player to should into my top 200 list, each team. So I just move one player into my top 200 players. The player the only player is CJ Abrams. He's got 199. Yeah, he's almost a last player. Yeah, and he's a shortstop. Yeah. Another player we can mention is Kyber Ruiz. Yeah, he's a prospect catcher in this league, but he didn't play very well last year. Maybe he got some improvement, but I don't think at this time he can be on my list. Yeah. Okay, so this is for my analysis for the National East. And next one is National Central. So actually, National Central for generally actually they have a little improvement. Yeah, because like there's some of team just get into the final period of rebuilding. Yeah, like for example, like Cincinnati, yeah, and Chicago Cubs, and also Pittsburgh. Actually, maybe they was not good enough, but they will become a better team compared to the last season. Yeah, so the first team, of course, number one is Milwaukee Brewers, and they will got 88 wins and 74 losses. 74 losses in the new season. Just by the way, CJ Abrams, of course, he's a newcomer. Okay. So for my top 200 players for Milwaukee, they have 6 players on my list. So the first player is Willie Adames. So he got number 56. It is still a good ranking for him. Yeah. And next one is Devin Williams. He got number 57. He still play very very well. So I still put him on number 57. And next one is Tristan Yelich. For Tristan Yelich, actually he didn't play well in 2022, but he has a little bounce back from last year. So of course the ranking of this year is also have some bounce back. So we'll put him on number 61. So the next one is Wilson Contreras. He's got number 67. Actually, William Contreras. Actually, he played very well last year. Yeah. And also he's a newcomer. The next one is Brendan Woodruff. Brendan Woodruff, I think he is a very good second pitcher or third pitcher, but he didn't play on this role very well. So also he still have some backward from number 38 to number 71. And also next one is Freddie Peota, and he's another starting pitcher. You got 124. Yeah. So there are 6 players on my top 200 list. So first one is Willie Adames, which is the shortstop, and he got number 56. And next one is Devin Williams. He is a relief pitcher, also a closer. He's got number 57. And next one is Tristan Yelich. He will play as the design hitter, and he got number 61. And next one is William Contreras. He's number 67. Yeah, he's a catcher. And next one is Brendan Woodruff. He's number 71, and he's starting pitcher. And also next one is Freddie Peota. He also starting pitcher. He got 124. Okay, so this is the first team, Milwaukee Brewers. And next team is Chicago Cubs. And I will predict them 85 wins and 77 losses in the new season. So, I forgot the newcomers again. So for Milwaukee Brewers, there are 2 newcomers on my list, which is William Contreras and Freddie Peota. And in my top 200 player list, the Chicago Bulls, but not Chicago Bulls, is in the NBA. Chicago Cubs. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 players on my list. The first one is Dansby Swanson. Actually, Dansby Swanson, he plays very well in last 2 seasons, and and also he reacts on his ranking. So he just from number 48 to number 34. And next one is Nico Horner. Nico Horner, actually, he is also played very well in last 2 seasons. And also he improves a lot. And is improved from 142 to number 74. And next one is Ian Happ. Ian Happ is the left fielder. And also he plays very stable. And his ranking is from 150 to number 84. And also next one is Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger, actually Cody Bellinger didn't play very well in the past few years after he got the National League's MVPs in 2019. And in the next 2 to 3 years, he didn't play very well. And also he just DFA by Los Angeles Dodgers. And he just joined the Cubs in last season. And he just retrieve you and become just like another person, Even though he still didn't reach the level in 2019, which is the MVP level, but he still become a better player compared to last season. Yeah. And next one is Seiya Suzuki. Actually, he still play very stable, and he's become a little better in last year. So of course, in this year, his ranking is also have a significant improvement from 195 to 115. And next one is Christopher Morrow. Christopher Morrow is the design hitter in this year, and he just ranking also from 1, and he just went to 116. Yeah. And next one is Justin Steele. And actually he played very well. He just became the ace last year. So of course it goes into my list. And also another thing I need to mention, Tristan Morrow, actually he didn't play very well last year. It's just because It's just because there's not more design hitter this year, so and also due to maintaining my rule, which is I need to put 10 players for each position in my list. So this is why Tristan Morrow still can improve his ranking. And so for Chicago Cubs, there are 7 players on my list. So the first one is Dansby Swanson. He's a shortstop, and he got number 34. Next one is Nico Horner, and he's a second baseman. He's number 74. And also next one is Ian Happ. He's a left fielder. He's got number 84. And next one is Colin Bellinger. He's a left fielder. He's number 94. Next one is Sia Suzuki. He's a central fielder. He's number 115. Next one is Christopher Morrow. His DH is 116. And Justin Steele is 128 this year. So there are 2 newcomers on my list, which is Tristan Morrow and Justin Steele. Yeah. And the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other 5 players actually they improve a lot from the list last year. Yeah. Okay, so next team I want to share about is Cincinnati Reds, and I just predict them they will got 83 wins and 79 losses. And for my top 200 players for Cincinnati Reds, okay, so there are 3 players on my list. First one is Jamer Candelario, yeah, and he's got 117. And next one is Matt McClain. He's got 147, and also Jonathan India. He's still on my list, but he's in 191. Yeah, and Javier Candelario and Matt McClain. Actually, they have a good job last year. So I think last year is their rookie year. I think so. So I think this is the first time they went into the list. Oh no, only Mac McClain is a newcomer. Actually, Javier Candelario, yeah, his ranking is improved a lot from 194 to 170. And the other one is Jonathan India. Actually, he didn't play very well last year. Yeah, so his ranking from 198 to 191, still similar. Yeah. Okay, so there are 3 players on my list. So first one is Javier Candelario. He's the first baseman. He got 117. And the second team is Mac McClain. He got 147, and he's a second baseman. And the last one is Jonathan India. He's got 191. He will become DH for upcoming season. Okay. So the next one. So number 4, I will give to St. Louis Cardinals. For Cardinals, I'm not sure why they didn't play very well last year, but I think maybe some of the players become older. So this is why they like a backward. But for this year, I think it will become better. It's not as worse as last year, but just just compared to Cubs and Cincinnati Reds, they just become better and better. The Cardinals, of course, will become better, but I think it will not improve. I think it doesn't improve a lot like Cubs and Reds. So I think they got 75 wins and 87 losses for this year. And for my top 200 players, the first one is Nolan Arenado. He's got number 29. Actually, he didn't play very well last year, but in Fangraph, I think, Fangraph still think Arenado can play a very stable performance. And there's another strange thing, is because Paul Goldschmidt is got number 30, and actually he is also not playing very well. Didn't play very well last year, but it's still better than Nolan Arenado. But just because for a Fangraphs prediction, Paul Goldschmidt will become worse compared to last year. So his ranking just like lower than Nolan Arenado, but just a little bit. So from 20 and Arenado 29, Goldschmidt number 30. Okay. So next one is Wilson Contreras. He's got number 77. Yeah. And next one is Tommy Edman. He's got number 77. Yeah. And he's the central fielder in the team. And next one is Ryan Hazley. Ryan Hazley is their relief fixture. It's also their closer. He got 127. And next one is Lars Nootbaar. Yeah. Yeah, he joins the Team Japan last year. And he also plays a competitive performance last year. So he just become like he just move upward from 186 to 113. He just improved a lot. And next one is Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray actually he's 35, 36 years old, but he still played very well last year. So I will put him from 152 to 118. He played very well last year. And next one is Brendan Donovan. And for Brendan Donovan, he's a DH in the team, and he got 136. Yeah. And the last one is Miles Mikolas, and he's a starting pitcher in team. Yeah, he got 192. So there are 9 players on my list. First one is Nolan Arenado, which is a third baseman. He got number 29. And next one is Paul Goldschmidt. He's a first baseman. He got number 30. Next one is Wilson Contreras. He's a catcher, and he got number 73. And next one is Tommy Edman. He's a center fielder. He got number 77. And next one, Ryan Hazley. He's a relief fixture, also the closer, and he got number 92. And next one is Lars Nootbaar. He's a left fielder, and he's got 113. And next one is Sonny Gray. He's a starting pitcher. He got 118. And next one is the design hitter, Brendan Donovan. And the last one is Miles Mikolas. He got 192, and he's a starting pitcher. And also for a newcomer is of course Brendan Donovan and Miles Mikolas. And for another interesting facts, actually Brandon Donovan, I think is in my snub list last year. Yeah, just like he just like became grown up, and I just put them on my list. Okay, so the fifth team, the last team in the National Central Division will goes to Pittsburgh Pirates. But actually, Pirates they actually played out of many of us expectation, because they actually maybe not good enough to go to the playoffs, but I think they just win the 70-something wins is out of our expectation, because most of them think them is still only like 60-something, but they got 70-something. But this year, I think they got 72 wins and 90 losses. Yeah, it's still better than the past few seasons. Yeah. So in my top 200 players on my list, actually, they have 6 players. The first one is Brian Hayes. So in this year's Brian Hayes and next one Brian Reynolds, these 2 players I think are just keep in my top 200 players. And which one is third baseman and another one is left fielder. And next one is David Bednar. I think is their relief pitcher. I think is their closer. And the other one is Mitch Keller. Mitch Keller is their starting pitcher, and he got a very competitive performance last year. So I will goes to 149 in this season. And next one is Jack Suwinski. Jack Suwinski is their central fielder, and he also plays very well this season. So I will put him in 185. And next one is Martin Perez. Martin Perez actually didn't play well last season. So I just put them like in the age of the list. So I'll give him 193. So for summary, they have 6 players on my list. First one is Brian Hayes. He's a third baseman, and he's got 93. And next one is Brian Reynolds. He's a left fielder, and he got 109. Next one is David Bednar. He's the relief pitcher. You can say he's closer. He got 146. And next one is Mitch Keller. He's a starting pitcher. He's got 149. Next one is Jack Suwinski. He's a central fielder. He's got 185. And last one is Martin Perez. He's starting pitcher. He's got 193. Okay, so this is a wrap from the National Central. And the next one I will share about is the last division, which is American West. Okay, so the first team I want to share about the American West is Los Angeles Dodgers. So for Los Angeles Dodgers, of course, they are the best team in the National West, and they will got 97 wins and 65 losses. Yeah, and of course Dodgers is become the most popular. It's become the most popular team in this season, is because Shohei Ohtani joins the Los Angeles Dodgers, and they just build the Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman, the 3 MVPs on the starting lines. It will become very, very strong and competitive starting lines. So for Los Angeles Dodgers, of course, the first player also is of course Mookie Betts. Is going to number 1. Yeah. he actually plays very well in past few years. He is always on the top list, and finally this year is finally. I think this is the first time I put him in the number 1. Yeah, just because in the past few years, the Mike Trout just on the number 1 for several years, and until 2022, the first place goes to the Juan Soto, and last year is still Mike Trout, and this year goes to Mookie Betts. Yeah, Mookie Betts. Okay, so and you will become the second baseman or shortstop for this new upcoming season. And the next player is of course Freddie Freeman is going to number 4. Yeah, he's played very well he's played very well in past few seasons. Yeah, and he's got number 4 undoubtedly. Next one is Shohei Ohtani. He got number 8. And he got number 8. He got number 8 just because Shohei in this year Shohei is only going to batting. He's only batting, not pitching this year, so it goes to number 8. So if Ohtani just went to the both side, like both pitching and batting, of course it's number 1, but he is only for batting this year, so he at most number 8. Okay, so the next player I will go to is Will Smith. He's going to number 21, and he's a catcher. And he is a catcher. He still plays well for last season. Yeah. And next one is Max Muncy. He's got number 88. Max Muncy Max Muncy is become older, but he's still very competitive. Yeah. And next one is Clayton Kershaw. And Clayton Kershaw, yeah, he's also become older. Yeah. And also he's still in the injury. He will spend a period of time in the injury list. And also another one is Walker Buehler. Yeah, Walker Buehler is in 121. Yeah. So Walker Buehler, so for last season he's in the injury for the whole season, and he will come back. And he will come back for the middle of the season, I think so. Yeah. And next one is Tyler Glasnow. And Tyler Glasnow, he is from Tampa Bay Rays, and he joins the Los Angeles Dodgers in this year, and you goes to 142. And next player is Teoscar Hernandez. He'll go 150. Yeah. And next one is James Altman. James Altman is the rookie. He's a rookie for last year, and I think it is the second year. This year is his second season in the MLB, and Altman, he plays as a rookie, he has a good performance in last year. So this is why I put him on my 200 player list. And next one is Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I think he's a top player in Japan in NPB, and this year he joins the Los Angeles Dodgers and become the teammates of Shohei Ohtani, and he just signed a big contract. He just got a big contract. Yeah, hope he can have a good performance in the U.S. And next one is Gavin Lux. Yeah, Gavin Lux, he didn't play well last year, and so his ranking just moving downward from 116 to 171. And next one is Bobby Miller. Bobby Miller is another starting pitcher for Dodgers, and it will put him on 183. Yeah, and so totally they have 13 players, 13 players in my top 200 list, and of course the first one is Mookie Betts. He's number 1 player, and he will be the second baseman or shortstop. And next one is Freddie Freeman. He's number 4. He's got number 4, and he's a first baseman. Next one is Shohei Ohtani, and he is only design hitter in this season. And next one is Will Smith. He's got number 21, and he's a catcher. And next one is Max Muncy. He's number 88, and he's a third baseman. Next one is Clayton Kershaw. He's 89, and he's starting pitcher. Next one, Walker Buehler. He's got 121, and he's also starting pitcher. Next one, Tyler Glasnow. He's also starting pitcher. He got 142. And next is Teoscar Hernandez, and he's got 150. And he's a left fielder. Next one, James Outman. James Outman is central fielder. He got 154. Next one, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's got 163, and he's starting pitcher. And next one, Gavin Lux. He's shortstop. He got 171. And next one is Bobby Miller. He's starting pitcher. He's got 183. Yeah. So okay, so this is the first team in the National West, and the second team is Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona Diamondbacks. They play very well, and they went to the playoffs as a wild card, and they just go to the World Series championship. They just went to the World Series and just lose to Texas, and for this season, I think they got 86 wins and 76 losses. They got number 2 in this division. So for my top 200 players in my list, so the first one is Zach Gallen. He's got number 51. He is also the ace of the team. Yeah, and he plays very well last season. So his ranking is like from 109 and just improved to number 51. And next one is Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll plays very well last season, and he plays very well as his rookie season. Yeah, and he got a Rookie of Year, and also there's another special facts. So Corbin Carroll's mom is from Taiwan. Yeah. So even though Corbin Carroll just grew and raised in the U.S. and his citizenship is also, and he is also U.S. citizenship, but for next WBC games, he can just represent Taiwan to play the WBC games. Yeah, he's a good player. And he got number 52. He's a right fielder. And next one is Ketel Marte. And Ketel Marte, yeah, he also have a competitive performance. So also his ranking is improved a lot from 98 to number 61. And next one is Tristan Walker. Tristan Walker is also have a significant improvement. So he's from 134 to number 76. And next one is Eugenio Suarez. He's a third baseman. Yeah. And he got number 98. Next one is Gabriel Moreno. Yeah. Gabriel Moreno, I think, is the top prospect catcher in the team. So maybe he is not very well last season, but I think he'll be better in this season. So I'll put him in 141. And next one is Eduardo Rodriguez. So he's a starting pitcher. Yeah, and he's got 176. And next one is Murray Katie. Murray Katie is another starting pitcher. Yeah, he's got 178. So for summary, there are 7 players on my top 200 player list. So first one is, of course, first one is Zach Gallen. He's got number 51. He's a starting pitcher. And next one is Corbin Carroll. He's got number 52, and he's a right fielder. Next one is Ketel Marte. He's got number 61, and he's a second baseman. Next one is Tristan Walker. He's first baseman. He got 76. Next is Eugenio Suarez. He's got number 98. He's a third baseman. And next one is Gabriel Moreno, and he's catcher. He's got 141. Next one, Eduardo Rodriguez. He's got 176, and he's starting pitcher. Next one is Murray Katie. He's got 178. He's also starting pitcher. So for newcomers, of course, Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll is this year is his second season in the MLB. Second full season in the MLB. And next one is Gabriel Moreno and Eduardo Rodriguez. Yeah. There are 3 newcomers. And for Dodgers, newcomers of Dodgers, of course, first one, Walker Buehler. But Walker Buehler is not actually a newcomer. You know, last year he didn't on my list just because he's on the injury list for the whole season. And Tyler Glasnow is a newcomer. And James Altman, because it is his second season in the MLB. And Yoshimoto Yamamoto, this is his rookie season. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 players, 4 newcomers. Yeah. 4 newcomers. You can count as 3 newcomers. If we didn't take Walker Buehler into account. Okay, so the third team in the National West is San Francisco Giants. They got 76 wins, 86 losses. So for Giants, there are 5 players on my list. First one is of course Logan Webb, their aces, and got number 32. And also they got Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman last year he just in the Blue Jays, and this year he joins to San Francisco Giants, and he'll become a starting third baseman. He got number 36. And next one is Mike Yastrzemski. Yeah. But he didn't play very well last year. But so his ranking just have a significant downward from number 78 to 145. And next one is Patrick Bailey. Patrick Bailey is their catcher. He goes to 148. Next one is Alex Cope. Alex Cope actually he didn't play well last year, but I still put him onto my list. Yeah, so there are 5 top 200 players on my list, and there is only one newcomer, which is Patrick Bailey, their new catcher. Okay, the next team I want to share about is San Diego Padres. They got 74 wins and 88 losses. Yeah, because in San Diego, because some financial issues, they need to reduce their salary to. They need to reduce their total salary, so they just trade some players to other teams. Yeah. So for their competitive, I think will become lower. Yeah. And for my top 200 players, of course, the first one, we still have Manny Machado. Actually, but he didn't play well last year in his level. Yeah. So I still give it number 17. Next one is Xander Bogaerts. Xander Bogaerts, okay. Not very good, but not bad. He's still in his level. So I'll put in number 26. And next one is Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes back in this season, and also he plays not bad. So just give him some improvement from 65 to 78. So next one is Yu Darvish. Yu Darvish is still very competitive, even though he's 36 years old. So I still give him 101. And next one is Ha-Seong Kim. He's from Korea, and he just become the starting shortstops in the San Diego Padres, and he also have a competitive performance. So I'll give him 105. And next one is Joe Musgrove. He's a starting pitcher. Yeah, but he didn't pitch very well last year, so his ranking just moved downward from 70 to 106. And next one is Jake Cronenworth. He's a first baseman, and he didn't play very well, so he got 122. So in summary, they got 7 players in my top 200 list. So the first one is of course Manny Machado. He's number 17, and he's a third baseman. And next one is Xander Bogaerts. He's got number 26, and he's a second baseman. Next one is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got 38, and he's a right fielder. Next one is Yu Darvish. He's starting pitcher. He's got 101. And also next one, Ha-Seong Kim. He got 105, and he's a shortstops. Next one, Joe Musgrove. He's a starting pitcher. Got 106. Also, last one is Jake Cronenworth. He's a first baseman. He got 122. The only newcomer is Ha-Seong Kim. Yeah, but very good. And for San Francisco Giants, the only newcomer is Patrick Bailey. I just mentioned before. Okay, so let me just go into the last team, which is Colorado Rockies. They only got 62 wins and 100 losses. Yeah, and so for my top 200 players on my list, actually we have 2 players. The first one is Ryan McCone. He's a third baseman. He didn't play very well, but it's still worth to put him on my top 200. And next one is Nolan Jones. He got 195. He's a left fielder. So this is the only 2 Rocky players in my top 200 list. And Nolan Jones is a newcomer, and Ryan McMahon He got number 123 last year. Okay, so this is the wrap of my American West. So and also this is my analysis for my all 30 teams in the new season. And for a last part, I want to share about my top 10 players in each position. Okay, so let's start from the starting picture. So the first one, let me start in number 10. Okay. So for number 10 is of course Farmer Valdez from Houston Astros. And number 9 is Dylan Cease from Chicago White Sox. Number 8, Luis Castillo from Seattle Mariners. Number 7, Spencer Strider from Atlanta Braves. Number 6, Logan Webb from San Francisco Giants. Number 5, Kevin Gausman from Toronto Blue Jays. Number 4, Zach Wheeler from Philadelphia Phillies. Number 3, Corbin Burns from Baltimore Orioles. Number 2, Garrett Cole from New York Yankees. Number 1, Aaron Nola from Philadelphia Phillies. And from relief pitchers. Okay, so for number 10, Tanner Scott from Miami Marlins. And number 9, David Bednar from Pittsburgh Pirates. Number 8, Kenny Jensen from Boston Celtics. Number 7, Felix Bautista from Baltimore Orioles. Number 6, Ryan Presley from Houston Astros. Number 5, Ryan Hazley from St. Louis Cardinals. Number 4, Josh Hader from Houston Astros. Number 3, Edwin Diaz from New York Mets. Number 2, David Williams from Milwaukee Brewers. Number 1, Emmanuel Clase from Cleveland Guardians. And for the catchers, for number 10, Bo Naylor from Cleveland Guardians. Number 9, Wilson Contreras from St. Louis Cardinals. Number 8, Jonah Heim from Texas Rangers. Number 7, William Contreras from Milwaukee Brewers. Number 6, Alejandro Kirk from Toronto Blue Jays. Number 5, JT Realmuto from Philadelphia Phillies. Number 4, Carl Reyes from Seattle Mariners. Number 3, Sean Murphy from Atlanta Braves. Number 2, Adley Rutschman from Baltimore Orioles. Number 1, Will Smith from Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay, for first baseman, for number 10, Jamier Candelario from Cincinnati Reds. Number 9, Ty France from Seattle Mariners. Number 8, Tristan Walker from Arizona Diamondbacks. Number 7, Yandy Diaz from Tampa Bay Rays. Number 6, Pete Alonso from New York Mets. Number 5, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. from Toronto Blue Jays. Number 4, Bryce Harper from Philadelphia Phillies. Number 3, Matt Olson from Atlanta Braves. Number 2, Paul Goldschmidt from St. Louis Cardinals. Number 1, Freddie Freeman from Los Angeles Dodgers. So for a second baseman, number 10, Andres Gimenez from Cleveland Guardians. Number 9, Nico Horner from Chicago Cubs. Number 8, Gleyber Torres from New York Yankees. Number 7, Ketel Marte from Arizona Diamondbacks. Number 6, Jeff McNeil from New York Mets. Number 5, Luis Arias from Miami Marlins. Number 4, Jose Altuve from Houston Astros. Number 3, Xander Bogaerts from San Diego Padres. Number 2, Marcus Semien from Texas Rangers. Number 1, Mookie Betts from Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay, so for third baseman, for number 10, Eugenio Suarez from Arizona Diamondbacks. Number 9, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Number 8, Max Muncy from Los Angeles Dodgers. And Ke'Bryan Hayes is from Pittsburgh Pirates. And number 7, Matt Chapman from San Francisco Giants. And number 6, Rafael Devers from Boston Red Sox. And number 5, Nolan Arenado from St. Louis Cardinals. Number 4, Austin Riley from Atlanta Braves. Number 3, Alex Bregman from Houston Astros. Number 2, Manny Machado from San Diego Padres. Number 1, Jose Ramirez from Cleveland Guardians. And for shortstop, number 10, Trevor Story from Boston Red Sox. Number 9, Garner Henderson from Baltimore Orioles. Number 8, Bobby Witt Jr. From Kansas City Royals. Number 7, Willie Adames from Milwaukee Brewers. Number 6, Carlos Correa from Minnesota Twins. Number 5, Bobby Shade from Toronto Blue Jays. Number 4, Dansby Swanson from Chicago Cubs. Number 3, Corey Seager from Texas Rangers. Number 2, Trey Turner from Philadelphia Phillies. Number 1, Francisco Lindor from New York Mets. Okay, from left fielder, so number 10, Max Kepler from Minnesota Twins. Number 9, Sia Suzuki from Chicago Cubs. Number 8, Anthony Santander from Baltimore Orioles. Number 7, George Springer from Toronto Blue Jays. Number 6, Adolis Garcia from Texas Rangers. Number 5, Corbin Carroll from Arizona Diamondbacks. Number 4, Fernando Tatis Jr. from San Diego Padres. Number 3, Kyle Tucker from Houston Astros. Number 2, Juan Soto from New York Yankees. Number 1, Ronald Acuna Jr. from Atlanta Braves. For central fielder, number 10, Jay Chisholm Jr. from Miami Marlins. Number 9, Cody Bellinger from Chicago Cubs. Number 8, Brian Broxton from Minnesota Twins. Number 7, Tommy Edman from St. Louis Cardinals. Number 6, Cedric Mullins from Baltimore Orioles. Number 5, Luis Robert Jr. from Chicago White Sox. Number 4, Michael Harris II from Atlanta Braves. Number 3, Julio Rodriguez from Seattle Mariners. Number 2, Mike Trout from Los Angeles Angels. Number 1, Aaron Judge from New York Yankees. And the left fielder, number 10, Austin Hayes from Baltimore Orioles. Number 9, Teoscar Hernandez from Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 8, Dalton Varsho from Toronto Blue Jays. Number 7, Lars Nootbaar from St. Louis Cardinals. Number 6, Chase McCormick from Houston Astros. Number 5, Brian Reynolds from Pittsburgh Pirates. Number 4, Stephen Kwan from Cleveland Guardians. Number 3, Ian Happ from Chicago Cubs. Number 2, Randy Arozarena from Tampa Bay Rays. Number 1, Brandon Nimmo from New York Mets. DH, decide hitter. So number 10, George Naylor from Cleveland Guardians. Number 9, Masataka Yoshida from Boston Red Sox. Number 8, Marcell Ozuna from Atlanta Braves. Number 7, Brendan Donovan from St. Louis Cardinals. Number 6, Christopher Morel from Chicago Cubs. Number 5, Justin Turner from Toronto Blue Jays. Number 4, Kyle Schwarber from Philadelphia Phillies. Number 3, Tristan Yelich from Milwaukee Brewers. Number 2, Yordan Alvarez from Houston Astros. Number 1, Shohei Ohtani from Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay, so these are my top 10 players for each position. And next one, I want to share about my my snub list. Yeah, so my snub list, there are 10 players on my snub list. So first one is Taylor Ward from Los Angeles Angels. He plays the left fielder. Next one is Nolan Gorman. He's from St. Louis Cardinals. He's a second baseman. Next one, Nestor Cortes. He's from New York Yankees. He's starting pitcher. Number 4, Jordan Romano. He is from Toronto Blue Jays. He is a relief pitcher. Number 5, Mitch Garver. He is from Seattle Mariners. He is design hitter. Number 6, Kyle Hendricks. He is from Chicago Cubs. He is a starting pitcher. Number 7, Andrew Abbott from Cincinnati Reds. He is a starting pitcher. Number 8, Ellie De La Cruz. He is from Cincinnati Reds. He's shortstops. Number 9, Evan Carter from He's from Texas Rangers. He's from left fielder. Number 10, Tristan Javier from Houston Astros. He's starting pitcher. And also I have another 2 honor mentions. Another 2 honor mentions. The first one is of course Blake Snell. The other one is Jordan Montgomery. Of course, these 2 players is of course in my top 200 players, but so far they are still free agent. They are still as free agent, and there are no teams, so I don't want to put any free agents in my top 200 players list. So Blake Snell and Jordan Montgomery, so they only put in my honor mention. So very sorry about that, but okay. So this is my analysis for my top 200 players, and also I just introduced the every top 10 players for each position and my 10 snub list. Okay, so this is my episode, and hope you guys can watch the game. Hope you guys can enjoy the game and have a good year, have a good season, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.